Hello everybody, we're going to start a new series on this channel. It's called Reaction Thursday. And if you're a long viewer of this channel, I'm feeling a lot better now. I just got done with a nap. I'm ready to record. I'm ready to react to this terrible YouTube video that has been on my plate to review ever since I started this channel because it is so bad. It is so bad. I've never actually sat down and watched this video myself. But if you know Colleen Ballinger, she made this video. It's a horrible YouTube apology video. There's nothing else to say about it. Let's just get right into it. I hope you guys can live through this with me. There'll be a lot of cuts through this video just to make sure you guys can live. Don't die from cringe. I might die. I might be dead in this video, but we'll get to that point. So, here we go. Wish me luck. Okay, we're gonna stop the video right now already. Who starts a video like this? Doesn't say anything. Doesn't say anything. Girl sits down. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, except she starts playing an instrument. Who does that? And then she's staring at the camera like she's staring in my soul. Calm down, lady. Like, seriously, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, these are serious accusations. If you don't know the background to this, I guess I'll explain it real quick. The background is basically she was getting allegations for almost like flirting under the age and communicating inappropriately with children. And she just doesn't even talk about it. She just deflects, doesn't even say what it is. Apparently it's the top. Anyway, we'll just keep watching. Again, this is a reaction. But basically, she was accused of sexualizing with minors, like sex chatting, basically. So yeah, let's just.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face.
Never start a video with "Hey." Oh my god, I'm sorry.
I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true though, just as long as it's entertaining to you.
Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna be able to get through this. This isn't even the worst part. We're 30 seconds into this, and I'm already about to cry. This is insufferable. I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy. Mr. Beast needs to do a challenge where they have to watch this video for an hour straight, and I bet nobody would complete it. I bet nobody would. This is worse than being penetrated than the sheep farm in Minecraft. You know what I'm talking about. Ender rod, Minecraft sheep. That's all I need to say. Sticky piston, a boat, redstone repeater. This video's worse. If I'm that sheep, this video is worse to listen to. This is my first reaction to a video. I know it's already horrible. I know it's already gone crazy. I probably know everybody's already clicked off, but gosh damn. Help. This is terrible. This is terrible.
Right? You guys having fun? All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station. Toxic gossip train. Tie me to the tracks and harass me for my past. Cause rumors look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash. But hey, at least you're having fun.
I can't. What the fuck is the gossip toxic train? What are you talking about? Let's get this straight to the point. What are you talking about? if you're making a YouTube apology, which I never have, I'm a perfect soul and has never ever done anything wrong on this great platform we call YouTube. But if you're making a YouTube response video, apologizing, addressing something, you deflect. She does a great job here. Let's be honest. You don't even know what the hell she's talking about. If you just click on this video and you're just a casual Colleen Ballinger viewer, and you just click on this channel and you're like, oh, okay, I don't really know what's going on here, but she's singing a song. Maybe there's gossip out there about somebody, you know. So that's fine. She does a great job at that. Let's be quite frank and quite honest with her. She does a great job at deflecting. But say you're in the know. You have to hint at people who are actually in the know. You're like, yeah, I might have messed up here a little bit, but it's just gossip. I didn't really do it. I don't really know what they're talking about. I'm sorry. I just don't even know what they're talking about. No. She doesn't say that. She just says toxic gossip train, shits on all the victims, supposed victims. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to be a hater on Colleen Ballinger. I don't even know her. I don't watch her any of her content. I don't know what she does outside of it. I'm not going to hate. But it seems like there was a lot of definitive proof. And I know this isn't recent. I know this isn't now. But it seems like there was a lot of definitive proof that she was communicating with some minors. Very sexually, very weirdly. And she was like, there were buddies. They're minors at the end of the day. I have one of my good friends. He's a freshman in high school this year. He's been in my family my whole life. I can hang out with him, talk to him. He's fine. Love him to death. But I don't say, hey, you want to see my feet? No, I don't do that shit because that's what she was doing apparently. Or I don't ask him to see his feet. No, we're just buds. I crap on him on basketball all the time. There's a difference between having a younger friend and then sexualizing with them. There's a complete difference. And it's getting to this point in life and stuff where people will just say, hey, you have this younger friend, you're weird, you're pedo. No, I mean, I have plenty of younger friends, to be honest. I'm not going to lie about that. I mean, I'm fresh out of high school, really. I've only been out of high school for a year. I still have friends that are still in high school. But you have to keep it appropriate. You got to know who your people you're talking to are. And you have to know that, hey, that we're not going to be sexual with them. And it seems like the kids I still communicate with and are in touch with are probably like 16, or they are like 16, 18. They are still not as young as the kids she was talking to, which were like 13, 14-year-olds. There's a major difference there. There really is. So you have to, it doesn't make sense. Sorry to go on a little rant there, but you guys know me. I just talk about everything and anything, and my videos go everywhere. And I don't want to watch this video. It's so cringe, and my body can't handle it. And there'll probably be no editing in this video. I'm not going to lie. I don't really care at this point. I'm just going to keep going with this video. But anyway, you can't sexualize with somebody. You can't. It's something that you can't do. And it's just ridiculous that people think they can. Or that they should. Or they get to the point where they are close enough with the person that they can. Now, whatever, you can ask them about if they have a girlfriend or they're interested in a girl, boy, whatever it may be. But you can't ask them to do things for you. That's totally fucked.
Hi, everyone. I've been wanting to come online and talk to you about a few things. Even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say, I recently realized that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say. So.
Now, I'm going to almost quote Moist Critical verbatim right here. What does she expect us to do? Oh my god. She fucking outsmarted him. She's a genius. Colleen, you're such a badass. You did it. You know how to take down the big man, don't you, Colleen? You're the best. No, nobody's reacting like that because nobody gives a shit what you did. Nobody does. God, it pisses me off. Very much so. Like, it legitimately makes me mad. How she thinks that we're just going to, like, have our minds blown. They're going to be shitting out our asses out the toilet seat because we can't believe that she thought of this. Hell fucking no. Hell fucking no. We're going to be like, no, that's stupid. You're still saying what you want to say. It's no different from a music singer saying that they killed a man in their song, and then them admitting to it in their song. It's no different. Again, you could say it's just the song, but she's legitimately saying right here, she's confirming that she wants to say what she can't say that she wants to say. So she's basically saying that she's saying in the song that she's saying that she wants to say. And I know there's a little tongue twister there for you guys out there, but this video really makes me mad. And it pisses me off because minors were involved. She sexualized minors, and she needs to deal with the consequences, and she needs to actually approach it like a fucking adult, like she was talking with these minors, and she needs to approach it like that and be like, oh shit, I was kind of fucking talking to these kids like I was not like an old girl who wasn't like about, like, I don't know, fucking married or anything, like, or I could get married by drugs, weed, alcohol. No, and I was talking to these 14-year-old people. No, I'm not gonna like take accountability for that. No, we're just gonna not even gonna say shit and then fucking shit on the people who came out and had the balls and had the courage to come out and say, hey, she did this stuff to us, even though she probably has more power than you and can probably belittle you unless the internet backs you up on it. And they did, and then she just says, farts this shit out, and it makes me so mad. I hope you guys are still watching this, because I'm legitimately pissed off how bad she just deflects and doesn't give a fuck about the victims here. It makes me, it's ridiculous, to be honest, how rude a person can be, how somebody was affected by somebody, and they might be literally traumatized from this, which I'm not saying they were. I don't know. It's not... You know, I doubt they were traumatized from what she did, and there's a lot worse cases than this. I'm not saying she was the worst case out there, but she's a person with a platform, like a very large, big platform. Like, she was one of the biggest YouTubers back in the day. If you say her name, like, to a YouTube watcher, you probably, like, recognize the name at least. And the fact that she's not even willing to, like, say, yes, I messed up, or, like, no, this wasn't me, this isn't what happened, to not fucking mention it at all is even worse. It's even worse. The only thing I can say worse, that would be worse, if she admitted to it and said, yeah, I did it, I'll do it again, you little bitches. You guys are little assholes, and I'm just better. That'd be the only worst scenario. But no, she's like still at the bottom of the barrel. It doesn't mean that she's any better than if she would have just admitted it and then said, fuck you to everybody. But she's basically doing that. She's basically just giving everybody the big middle finger and then not doing anything. I'm sorry to like keep pausing. Hell, I've talked longer than the video is, and I just want to hit on these points so hard because it's just ridiculous. And now, the song is terrible, by the way. The song is so cringe. You guys already probably saw me ball up into cringe, unfathomably angry at it. It's just ridiculous. It makes me so, gosh dang, pissed off.
I am, and today I only want to talk about the facts. So I hope that you'll be willing to listen. Here we go. Many years ago, I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of a loser kind of way, where I was just trying to be besties with everybody. It's kind of like when you go to like a family gathering, you know, and there's a weird aunt there who keeps coming up to you and going like, hey girl, what's the tea? And you're like, ugh. That was me, but in group chats with my fans. It was weird. I've been sharing my life online for over 50.
Okay, so I've mentioned this a little bit in my little rants before. She deflects, which is all right, whatever. This is an apology, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's not an apology, though. She deflects. I'm so angry and so cringed out right now. I can't describe it. There's like blood boiling in my shoulders right now. And I know this video is 2 years old, but it still makes me mad because I cannot support pedophiles whatsoever. And this is slight pedophilia. And she just says fans, for one. Okay, whatever. If you're communicating with your fans inappropriately, that's still really weird. That's still really bad on your reputation. But if they're over 18, I'm not going to say like you should be messaging an 18, 19-year-old about that. I'm 19 and I still want to like Moist Critical message me about his feet and how he jerked off at night. No, I wouldn't want that. That'd be weird. But it's not, I guess it's not against the law, even though, whatever. But she's chatting with minors with this. Minors. It was weird. It was just quirky. I just didn't know how to talk to my fans. I just wanted to be like that hey girl, like that aunt at the family gathering, you know? Like, that's what I wanted to be like. No, shut up. You know, she doesn't mention how these kids were minors. And that's just a big part of it. She just says fans. That is so shitty to me. So that's why I'm getting at that. Like, she doesn't mention that they're minors. She's like, I was just communicating with weirdly. Like, we were just goofy, whatever, you know. Shut up.
15 years. I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that I feel like I'm talking to my friends. But in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there. There were times in the DMs when I would overshare details of my life, which was really weird of me. I haven't done that for years, you see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability.
That's exactly what she's not doing, is taking accountability. It's exactly what she's not doing. She's not taking accountability for her actions. Maybe she did, but clearly she didn't. She would have addressed it before it came like to this big point. She's like, hey, I know what I was doing. I know this isn't public right now, but I messed up. I fucked up. You know, I'm sorry. I was messaging my minors. I was just getting too close with them. I was getting too deep with them. I kind of forgot how old they were. And I know that's no excuse, but I'm at this point in my life where I'm like, or not in my life, my channel, where I really want to be closer with my fans. And I just thought my fans were my friends. It kind of slipped away from me. I'm really sorry for communicating with them poorly. That's what she needed to say, but she doesn't. Instead, she makes this video not taking accountability for the people who are affected by this and just saying F you with this big middle finger all over her face right now. That basically says F off on her face. Like, that's what I read as. And the fact that she's like, this is what I've been harping on the whole time. She's not taking accountability for these actions. And the fact that she's just like acting like she's the bigger person here, it's ridiculous. That's basically what I'm getting at, honestly. It just pisses me off so much that she's just sitting here on this ukulele, whatever the hell it is. I'm sorry, I think it's a ukulele. And she's just jamming on here. It's like, oh, I just thought we were friends, you know, as a quirky little person, you know. No, I think that's no excuse for it. And I'm just going to keep harping on this because, again, it's no excuse for it. You got to take accountability for your actions that you clearly just fucked up. But no, you're not doing that. You're not even saying what you did. You just said, oh, I communicate with my friends a little quirkily, you know. Anyway, we're not going to make it through this whole video. This whole video will not be on this video. I'm sorry. I'm just too pissed off.
But that's not very interesting, is it? So let's go on the toxic gossip train.
She could have just explained it right there. Even if it was in song form, it would have been terrible response, whatever the hell. But she could have explained it right there, like, hey, what I just said. That would have been a fine response. I just made that off the dome. She could have just said that, but no. But no, we're on the
locomotives fueled with hateful accusations.
We're on the toxic gossip train with hateful accusations. The accusations have evidence backing them up with people behind them. This train that you're talking about isn't a toxic gossip train. It's a lawsuit and proof, hard by the book evidence that you did this shit that's about to literally run you over on the tracks that you think you can stop by singing a song. You think it's going to calm the train down. That's what it is. It's not this toxic fueled train that's just charging at you for no reason. It's delivering no exports. It's got nothing on the back. It's just going. No, this thing's got fuel. This thing's got passengers. This thing's got exports that it's imports and exports that it's bringing in and out because it's fueled by so much stuff. And yet you just say, oh, no, yum, 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 yum. It's just a toxic gossip train. It's just a toxic gossip train. Wow. This was not a good video to pick for the first reaction. This certainly will not be my last reaction. But we're going to get to at least 5 minutes of this gosh dang horrible pain. I hope you guys are living. I hope half your body isn't paralyzed right now. And I know I've stopped so many times in this video, but it needs to be said. It makes me so mad how a person can act like this because they think they're bigger and better than everybody and then think they can get away with all these past things they did in their past. I know that doesn't really represent you now, but you still have to take accountability for your past. And she's not.
The toxic gossip train steamroll over someone's reputation.
Your reputation is that. You steamed over it with your own fucking train. This train is just bringing that evidence to light. It's bringing this shoved down in the back of the train. I know I keep using this train analysis, but this is what she's fucking using, so I'm going to use it against her. You were trying to throw paper in the coal fire, and then somebody went in there and said, oh, hey, here's this paper, I guess. I don't know. It's not flammable, whatever the hell. And they grab it, and they're like, hey, you did this shit. This is not what's going to fuel your past. We got to show some light, and take the fuel out. And then we're going to be like, this is your reputation that you tried to hide away. That's what it is.
Toxic gossip train. Hop on board, but close your eyes. Otherwise, you'll realize that the train is made of lies, and that person you despise.
Then prove the lies. Prove the lies. That's all you have to do, really. That's all you have to do is just prove the lies. That's all you got to do. Is prove that these were all lies. That you were the one that is telling the truth, that you are the perfect person and you would never do such a thing. But you won't even mention what you did because you're probably freaking guilty.
Maybe didn't deserve to die, but hey, at least you're having fun.
I don't think any of the people who were affected by this were having fun. Maybe the people on the internet are having fun watching her with this video, but I don't think anybody was like saying, oh, yes, terrible news about Colleen Ballinger. Oh, yes. She was sexualizing with kids. Sex chatting. I know that's not exactly what it was, but it was like weird chats. I don't know how far it went, but Noe was reacting like, finally, Colleen Ballinger. I'm going to have so much fun with this. Maybe some people did, but not everybody, obviously. Most people, like me, when I don't even know that, like, again, I knew the name, but, like, when I saw this, I'm like, oh, jeez. Again, I didn't really revisit the evidence. I just don't care enough. This is just something that's bad in her past that she has to take accountability for. Again, it's her past. She could be a very changed person. This is a person that probably doesn't even represent her now, but yet she reflects. Nope, nada. Whoa, almost hit me there. Type of energy.
In all seriousness, I do think it's really important to hold people accountable for their mistakes. We should hope that everyone can learn from their mistakes and grow and change their behavior and be a better person. And this is something that I've always tried to do when I make mistakes, and it's something that I will continue to try to do. What? Oh, you don't care?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wow. Do I need to say anything else other than wow? We care. That's the problem. Is that we care about you apologizing. But you don't do it. You don't do it, Colleen. You don't do it. Oh my god. She doesn't do it. She deflects. She acts like it never happened. Hold on. Okay. You act like it never happened. You are just like, oh, Dr. Gossip Train, you guys don't care what I gotta say, right? You guys are just sitting there like, no, we care. We want you to apologize, take accountability, how you've changed over the years and how you're not this person anymore and that you regret doing this. But instead, no. I don't know. It was just kind of what I just know. You guys don't care? You don't care? Come on.
I thought you wanted me to take accountability.
Yes, that's exactly what we want you to do.
But that's not the point of your mob mentality.
The point of our mob mentality, if there was one, and I know I'm acting like this is the present, and you guys are probably in the comments like, hey, what are you talking about? This is 2 years ago. This is ancient history. It's still important to talk about, in my opinion. The mom mentality is so you admit or even like address the situation and provide your evidence, or are you just saying, hey, yeah, I did this, I'm sorry, I was a different person back then, didn't do that, I haven't done that for years, I've realized my mistakes, and I never meant to do these to these people. But no, that's not what you do. You don't take accountability. But that would totally end the mob mentality if you just took accountability. You might lose some fans over it, but I don't know.
Is it no? Your goal is to ruin the life of the person you despise while you dramatize your lies and monetize their demise. Yeah. I feel like I can already hear the comments on this video. She's gaslighting, manipulating. Oh, she's a narcissist and a rat. I would never make a mistake like that. Oh.
For one, this is just a bad mistake, if you can call it that. And yeah, for sure. Like, this is a horrible mistake. People probably wouldn't be making mistakes like this, communicating with minors in a sexual way. But if you do, whatever. You gotta just say, hey, I've changed. Like, that was messed up. I was just like in a bad place. Then I found like my fans and just they kind of accept me in their group, and I kind of communicated with them, and it was just a lot of fun. And I just kind of forgot how old they were, even though it's a shitty excuse. Again, it's just off the dome. Just be like, yeah, I messed up, but I'm not that person anymore. I've changed and I've grown, blah, blah, blah. But no, she does this and doesn't even mention what the hell happened. And I know I just keep reiterating on these points, but it makes me so mad.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that all of you are perfect, so please criticize me. Bring out the daggers made from your perfect past and stab me repeatedly in my bony little back. I'm sure you're disappointed in my...
My sickness was cured, but I think she's making me sick again. I'm getting to the 5-minute mark and we're done with this video. I'm done with it. My bone. Well, why are you talking about your bony little back? The song's horrible.
shitty little song.
Whoa! Colleen cussing. What are we doing?
I know you wanted me to...
At least she does know her song is shit. I guess we can add that to the checklist for Colleen Ballinger. So let's just give her a nice little check here. Yep, there we go. There we go. Just a nice little check mark. Yes. This is a PlayStation 5 remote. Had to pop it out the other day for my DVD player. Highly recommend a remote. I think I got it for $20. It's nice, heavy. And yeah, it's very nice remote. You see, like, we got the quick buttons here. Actually, the Spotify one's quite nice, honestly, because when I'm like on my PlayStation and I'm like sitting there playing the game, I'm like, hey, I want Spotify. I just like literally click on the remote. It turns on Spotify, and then I'm like, oh, hey, that's nice. Or if I'm literally sitting on my bed, which I did, I have a TV now with Roku on it. But yeah, then now I'm like so I don't really need this remote. But I was like, hey, if I want to watch YouTube, just one click to YouTube. Or if I just wanted to turn it on, I just click this button. And it's just really nice, to be honest. And if you want to switch to the TV, there's a little TV thing right there, and you can also pair it to your TV. So it's a very nice remote. It's got a little heft to it. I would give it a 9 out of 10 recommended. I think it's a little bit pricey for a remote, to be honest. I think it should be around like $15. I think that would be a really, really, really good price for it. But $20 wasn't too bad for it. I got it on sale at Target. So yeah. Anyway, back to this horrible video.
Say that I was 100% in the wrong. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take that route of admitting to lies and rumors that you made up for clout.
Okay, say it was all for clout. And I know I've said this before. It's all for clout. Okay. We're just doing this for clout. It's not true. It's not real. It's not... But you don't address, you don't prove your point. You don't say, hey, I didn't do this. I don't really have any proof that I didn't do this because I don't know who these people even are. I don't know where these texts came from. But no, you're just like, no, what? No. No. Like, what are you doing? Just, Hey, everybody, I found someone new
to harass. She did some things that I do not like in her past. So everybody gather round, cause we're about to attack, but not based on facts, oh no.
Okay. At this point in the song, she seems actually like really, really angry. And she doesn't seem like she knows how to control where her anger's going, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't seem like she knows where she's just mad. And her like uppers have obviously told her like, hey, we don't make the response video yet. We need to get all the information. We need you to talk to us, make sure everything's all squared away. And then she like just said, hey, F it, I'll make this video. That was horrible. But you can tell that she's obviously really angry with these allegations that may have been true, may have not been. I don't really know if they were or not, but let's just assume they're false for right now. Okay, if they're false, just take accountability, or not accountability. Just say, hey, I didn't have the again. I'm just at this point, I'm just like taking a deep dive on like kind of her like state of mind at this point, because obviously she's like really mad. She doesn't really know what to say. She probably, if she isn't guilty, she just doesn't really have the proof. She's like, hey, why are you guys doing this to me? You guys are just attacking me, and it doesn't make sense. Like, why are you guys doing this? And I think she's just saying that through song, and it's just coming out easier because she doesn't really have to talk like this, where it's kind of harder to talk like, why are you guys doing this to me, huh? You little assholes. Like, what are you doing? Like, I feel like it's harder to do that on camera because, one, you sound like a little bitch, but like on a song, like, and you guys are taking me away, throwing me in the trash. Don't understand why I am getting fast. I don't know. I'm not an artist. This is terrible. It just doesn't make sense why she's not like saying, hey, I didn't do this. Like, this could have been a 2-minute video. Like, this video could have been a 2-minute video. And I think it's like a 30-minute video at this point. And we're not even 5 minutes through the song. Oh. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Your loaded lethal weapon is your fingers on the keys. You don't need any armor when you can hide behind a screen. So shoot me down quick with a click and bam! My reputation's deceased.
So, her reputation, I don't think it would be deceased from this situation. Again, Logan Paul came back from showing a dead body on camera. You are not going to be deceased. For one. Her anger is just showing. Her anger, and my theory that I've always said is just she's just really angry. She just wants to say something now and just tell everybody to be quiet because this isn't true. Even though it might have been, even though there's a lot of evidence backing it up, she just handled it so wrong. And I think that's like what kind of pushed to be like, well, what the hell are you doing? Obviously, something is going up if you're not even just saying like, hey, it's not true. It just doesn't make sense to me, and this whole video doesn't. I'm gonna stop it here because it's just all the same thing. Gossip toxic train, some more bullshit. How everybody's just after her, wants to shoot her down as at gunpoint because she's got the diamond crystal, even though she really she's just hasn't been that big on YouTube. Not to say like that she's not a big YouTuber, she's humongous. But at this point of her career, it wasn't like that she was like this prime candidate on YouTube, like would have been in YouTube Rewind necessarily, if that's kind of what I'm getting at. She was just kind of like this well-known YouTuber, which wasn't necessarily like getting a bunch of viewers back, I guess. And it just doesn't make sense to me, like why she would do this video, I guess. And it still doesn't make sense to me to this day. I don't think it makes sense to anybody. I think no response would have been better. And if it wasn't true, then the rumors would have died down. In my opinion, that just seems what always happens when false accusations are made and then they're not true at all. Either the person responds to it way too hard or doesn't respond to it at all. And usually, if you do the lesser, you're fine off, it seems like, more often than not.
I also wanted to take a minute to talk about that girl Miranda sings. You know the one. Yeah, her. She's PG-13. It says that on my website, and it's always been that way. And that's why you won't find my videos on the YouTube Kids app. Anyway,
Okay, so what does this have to do with anything? I'm stopping the video here. I don't care anymore. I can't listen to this. I know this video is already way too long. This is my first reaction video, and went way too hard on it, to be honest. I just went way too hard in talking about it. Got way too ahead of myself on a lot of the points. But, okay, she's PG-13, but you're communicating with people that are that age and maybe a year younger and maybe just a year older. It just doesn't make sense to me why this point matters, even though you're talking to minors. I just don't get it. It makes me very upset because I don't get it. This video's over. We've been filming for 35 minutes. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was definitely a blast to make. Honestly, cringe is my fuel. If I'm not like this, then I'm fine. I'll be okay. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. As always, I know I always mess this up, but as always, have a great day.